We'll be doing a lot of this in this topic, so you need to try to get fast at it. Or like the little kids say, get good. You need to be able to graph line equations. We're going to start off with graphing in slope-intercept form, but the one that you need to get fast at for your testing is graphing in general form. So line equations show the algebra relationship between two variables x and y. A Cartesian plane also shows the relationship between the two variables x and y. Can someone tell me which one of these is the x-axis, the up and down or the left and right? Horizontal, vertical is y. So therefore you have a relationship between whatever x is and whatever y is. And that's what the equation is telling you. Now there's a shortcut to quickly draw any equation of a line depending on the form it's in. You can graph any line equation. In this subject, you must be able to graph lines in two forms, slope-intercept form and general form. So, graphing in slope-intercept form, make sure the line equation is written in this form, y is equal to mx plus c. Place a point at the y-intercept according to the value of c. Express the slope as a fraction, which we practiced last lesson. Make it a fraction if it's not already a fraction, and then remember that the slope is the y step over the x step to the right. Step 4, use the info from the slope as a fraction to step right and step up or down from the y-intercept you placed, and then draw a line between the 2 points. I'll give you some writing time to get graphing in slope-intercept form down. You're distracting my boys. Okay. I respect that you... He's looking longingly into his eyes. He's irresistible that way. I'll quickly go through graphing in general form and I'll give you writing time for that. So this is an algebra-based calculation. Graphing in general form. Ensure the line equation is written in general form. Ax plus by is equal to c. In the equation, make y equal 0, then solve for x. This x that you find is the x-intercept of your line. Place a dot on the x-axis where that is. Do the same thing again, but make x equal 0, then solve for y. That's the y-intercept of the line. Plot that on the y-axis. Now you have 2 dots. You can draw a line between the 2 points. So, if I want to summarize slope-intercept form, you place a dot at the y-intercept, and then you look at the slope to tell you what direction to go. In general form, you do some algebra. You place 2 dots, and then you draw a line between those 2 dots. Get those 2 explanations down, and then I'll show you how they work. If I had you in year 10, that should be a review. Doesn't that hair flick annoy you? Okay. It's just constantly a thing. Yeah, it's like your nose. You just just erase it. That must be like my mum, her car. The pile of soft toys in front of her. Just the brain erases it. She'd drive with all that crap pile. And the cat that goes like this. She's got one of those. There will be no differentiation in this subject. Good. No integration or... All right, I'll show this, and if you don't quite have all of the steps, then after I finish recording, shh, the silences in the videos apparently stuff up the algorithm. All right, let's look at blue. Y is equal to negative 2x plus 3. So what form is this in? Is this general, or is this slope-intercept? Slope-intercept. Are you sassing me, young man?
Me?
Yes.
That was a guess.
Okay, it's slope. So we'll look at that. Slope, intercept. So what are the steps to do that? Ensure the line equation is written in that form. Yes, that's why he said that. Place a point at the y-intercept according to the value of c. What number is c in that?
3.
Good. Intercept equals 3. So I'm going to put a dot at the y-intercept, which is positive 3. Is that enough info to draw a line? No, I don't know what direction it goes. So now look at the slope. And the slope is negative 2. What is negative 2 as a fraction?
Negative 2 over 1.
Good. Negative 2 over 1. So now we can do the last step. Express the slope as a fraction, which we just did. Use the info from the slope to step right and step up or down from the y-intercept you place, and then draw a line between the 2 points. So, because that top one is negative, do I go up or do I go down? Say it louder. Down, and how far to the right? 1, because 1 is on the bottom. So from my y-intercept, I go across 1 and down 2. So I place a dot there, and then I'll try my best to draw a straight line. That's not quite right. I'll have to correct it after. Dot, dot, dot. That's your y is equal to negative 2x plus 3. And then quickly doing general form so that you can get all the examples in one go. So this second one is in general form. We need some space to do some maths here. What is the maths? Make y equal 0, then solve for x. So 3x, take 4. What am I making y now? 0 equals 12. What's anything times by 0? So you've got 3x is equal to 12. What's 3 doing to x? So what's the opposite of timesing by 3? 12 divided by 3? 4. So I have an x-intercept now for the red line. It crosses the x-axis there. Is that enough info to draw a line yet? No. So therefore I need the other step. I made y equal 0 before. Now I'm going to make x equal 0. Take 4y is equal to 12. 3 times 0 is 0, so you have negative 4y equals 12. What's negative 4 doing to y? What's the opposite of that? So y is going to be 12 divided by negative 4, which would be? Negative 3. So I have my y-intercept is negative 3. Is that enough info to draw a line? So I'll draw a straight line. Huh? You don't like algebra? Just follow the steps. All right, I'm going to stop the recording. That's the example.